voice is sagging under years of neglect, collecting the tributes that the seasons collect. I'm tracing the veins of a withered old leaf, a silent cartography of ancient quiet grief.
We tangled our limbs in the heat of the June, howling like wolves at a pale paper moon.
But the soil has gone dry and the well is running low, and there's nowhere for starving green spirits to go. Thorns in the marrow, grit in the eye, watching the garden prepare for goodbye. Clinging to the wall through the dusty vines, reading all the warnings and the jagged signs. We were bound by the fiber, twisted in the knot, growing in the wreckage of a forgotten plot. Gray turns to brown as the life slips away in the dusty vines where we chose to stay.
I'll sharpen the shears, but I can't make the cut. Every door to the orchard is bolted and shut.
The grapes of a shrivel to small bitter stones, echoing the rattle of my own brittle bones.
Let the dust settle down like a funeral lace, covering the lines on your beautiful face. The fruit was so heavy, the nectar was vast, but nothing this tangled was ever meant to last.
Thorns in the marrow, grit in the eye, watching the garden prepare for goodbye. Clinging to the wall through the dusty vines, reading all the warnings and the jagged signs. We were bound by the fiber, twisted in the knot, growing in the wreckage of a forgotten plot. Gray turns to brown as the life slips away in the dusty vines where we chose to stay.
The connection, tear down the net, release every ghost that we haven't met yet. If we stay in the tangle, we'll fade into rust,
Returning our glory to ashes and dust. Tangle and tear,
dust in the air.
nothing was fair. Clinging to the wall through the dusty vines, reading all the warnings and the jagged signs. We were bound by the fiber, twisted in the knot, growing in the wreckage of a forgotten plot. Gray turns to brown as the life slips away in the dusty vines where we chose to stay. Dusty vines,
Let it go into the dust.
Winter is knocking with a cold iron hand, across the expanse of this desolate land. I'm stacking the logs by the edge of the bed, trying to quiet the ghosts in my head.
The resin is thick and the scent is so sharp, tearing through me like a wooden stringed harp.
I'll strike the first match and I'll watch the spark fly to burn every version of you and of I. Rising in spirals, a gray ghost of prayer, choking the lungs of the crisp frozen air. Lost in the haze of the cedar smoke, healing the heart that the January broke. Let the wood scream as it turns into coal, feeding the fire that is consuming my soul. White plumes dancing in the rafters above, the fragrant remains of a difficult love.
The shadows are leaping like deer in the brush,
breaking the weight of the midnight blue hush.
I'm breathing the embers, I'm tasting the ash,
counting the scars from the lightning bolt flash.
the warmth is a blanket, the light is a daze,
melting the edges of this wintry maze.
we're safe in the cabin,
tucked in the pine, while the world outside starts to blur and decline. Rising in spirals, a gray ghost of prayer, choking the lungs of the crisp frozen air. Lost in the haze of the cedar smoke, healing the heart that the January broke. Let the wood scream as it turns into coal, feeding the fire that is consuming my soul. White plumes dancing in the rafters above, the fragrant remains of a difficult love.
Cedar and cinder, timber and bone,
nobody has to be truly alone. In the smoke,
in the flame,
in the flame,
forget my name.
Lost in the haze of the cedar smoke, healing the heart that the January broke.
Let the wood
scream as it turns into coal, feeding the fire that is consuming my soul. White plumes dancing in the rafters above, the fragrant remains of a difficult love. Cedar smoke, just embers now,
turning to ash,
turning to ash. The petals are heavy with a strange kind of scent, paying the ransom for the time that we spent.
I'm watching the lilies turn purple and black, wishing for the seasons that are never coming back. The pollen is dusty like the wings of a moth,
spilled like a wine on a white linen cloth.
I planted a garden in the canyon of salt,
growing a beauty that was destined to hold
the beautiful poison of fragrant decay, watching the vibrancy wither away.
Oh, witness the rise of the bitter bloom, a floral explosion in a darkened room.
The roots are of iron and the leaves are
of lead, feeding on the words that we should have never said. Beautifully broken, elegantly wrong, the bitter bloom is singing our song.
The thorns are as long as a desperate plea,
tearing the skin of the memory of me. I water the cracks in the dry kitchen floor,
waiting for a knock on the heavy oak door.
The nectar is acid, the stem is a knife, cutting through the fabric of a quiet, tired life. We're suffocating under the weight of the vine, searching for a nectar that is purely divine.
A beautiful poison of fragrant decay, watching the vibrancy wither away.
Oh, witness the rise of the bitter bloom, a floral explosion in a darkened room.
The roots are of iron, the leaves are
of lead, feeding on the words that we should have never said. Beautifully broken, elegantly wrong, the bitter bloom is singing our song.
Don't try to prune, it's dancing to the rhythm of a different tune. Let it overtake the house,
let it climb the wall,
until the structure is ready to fall.
Bitter bloom, death in the groom.
Are of iron, the leaves are
of lead, feeding on the words that we should have never said. Beautifully broken, elegantly wrong, the bitter bloom is singing our song. Bitter bloom. Across the hardwood floor, like a silk gown discarded by the bedroom door. I'm moving through the silence of this empty suite, feeling the cool polished timber beneath my feet.
There's a silhouette dancing on the plaster wall, stretching through the darkness of the narrow hall.
I'm chasing the ghost of a soft velvet touch, a phantom of a woman I loved far too much. Darker than ink, smoother than glass, watching the hours hours and the memories pass. We're hiding in the sad shadows tonight, safe from the glare of the morning light. Wrap yourself in the gloom and the gray, where the secrets of the lovers go to stay. A fabric of darkness, a texture of lace, blurring the lines of your beautiful face.
The clock is a pulse in the chest of the room, measuring the depth of this indigo gloom.
I'll pour us a drink of this starlight and wine, and pretend for a moment that you're still mine.
Don't turn on the lamp, don't break the spell. There are stories that only the shadows can tell.
Let the edges of reality soften and fade in the quietest corners that the evening made. Darker than ink, smoother than glass, watching the hours and the memories pass. We're hiding in the satin shadows tonight, safe from the glare of the morning light. Wrap yourself in the gloom and the gray, where the secrets of the lovers go to stay. A fabric of darkness, a texture of lace, blurring the lines of your beautiful face. Is it a dream or a trick of the eye?
The way the black curtains reflect the night sky.
Don't speak a word,
Don't make a sound.
in the satin shadows we're finally found. Satin shadows falling slowly. We're hiding in the satin shadows tonight, safe from the glare of the morning light. Wrap yourself in the gloom and the gray, where the secrets of the lovers go to stay. A fabric of darkness, a texture of lace, blurring the lines of your beautiful face. Satin shadows, satin shadows falling in the satin shadows. The kettle is screaming, the coffee is black. There's a yawning kind of void that is coming back. I got a hollow in the stomach and a fever in the soul, trying to find a breakfast that can make me feel whole.
The sun is a predator, the light is a claw, breaking through the window of a spirit that is raw.
I'm craving the substance, I'm searching for the meat
of a life that is honest
and a love that is sweet. Feed the fire, fill the empty space, looking for the mercy in a daylight place. Oh, this morning hunger is a desperate thing, waiting for the bells of the kitchen to ring. It's not for the bread, it's not for the wine, it's for the vibration of your spirit and mind. Feed me the truth, feed me the spark, before we are swallowed again by the dark.
I've been starving in the desert of a shallow routine, eating up the static on a flickering screen. I need the protein of a genuine word, the loudest silence that I've ever heard.
The table is set with the china and the glass, watching the shadows of the breakfast time pass. The appetite is growing, the cravings are deep, waking from the famine of a long heavy sleep. Feed the fire, fill the empty space, looking for the mercy in a daylight place. Oh, this morning hunger is a desperate thing, waiting for the bells of the kitchen to ring. It's not for the bread, it's not for the wine, it's for the vibration of your spirit and mind. Feed me the truth, feed me the spark, before we are swallowed again by the dark. Are you hungry?
I'm starving.
Are you empty?
I'm hollow.
Show me the path that you want me to follow. The banquet is ready, the feast is inside, a celebration of the end of the night. Hunger, morning, feed me. Morning, hunger, morning, feed me. Morning, all this morning hunger is a desperate thing. Oh, waiting for the bells of the kitchen to ring. It's not for the bread, it's not for the wine, it's for the vibration of your spirit and mind. Feed me the truth, feed me the spark, before we are swallowed again by the dark. Morning hunger, still hungry, still hungry, still hungry. Winter is knocking with a cold iron hand across the expanse of this desolate land. I'm stacking the logs by the edge of the bed, trying to quiet the ghosts in my head.
The resin is thick and the scent is so sharp, tearing through me like a wooden string harp. I'll strike the first match and I'll watch the spark fly to burn every version of you and of I.
Rising in spirals, a great ghost of prayer, choking the lungs of the crisp frozen air. Lost in the haze of the cedar smoke, healing the heart that the January broke. Let the wood scream as it turns into cold, feeding the fire that is consuming my soul. White plumes dancing in the rafters above, the fragrant remains of a difficult love.
Shadows are leaping like deer in the brush, breaking the weight of the midnight blue hush. I'm breathing the embers, I'm tasting the ash, counting the scars from the lightning bolt flash.
The warmth is a blanket, the light is a daze, melting the edges of this wintry maze. We're safe in the cabin, we're tucked in the pine, while the world outside starts to blur and decline. Rising in spirals, a gray ghost of prayer, choking the lungs of the crisp frozen air. Lost in the haze of the cedar smoke, healing the heart that the January broke. Let the wood scream as it turns into coal, feeding the fire that is consuming my soul. White plumes dancing in the rafters above, the fragrant remains of a difficult love. It burns so bright, the only salvation in the middle of the night. Cedar and cinder, timber and bone, nobody has to be truly alone. In the smoke, in the flame, forget my name. Lost in the haze of the cedar smoke, healing the heart that the January broke. Let the wood scream as it turns into coal, feeding the fire that is consuming my soul. White plumes dancing in the rafters above, the fragrant remains of a difficult love. Cedar smoke turn into ash. Carving a path through the silt, beneath the cathedral that the memories built. I see the white limestone and the polished debris washed down from the mountain to the edge of the sea.
I'm wading through shallows where the water is cold, tracing the skeletons of a story untold. There's a structure of calcium, a framework of pride, that the flood of the summer was unable to hide. Scoured by the pebbles, bleached by the sun, the work of the erosion is never quite done. Buried in the river bones, deep in the bed, the hard, heavy truths of the things that we said. Stark as a winter and smooth as a stone, a hidden architecture that we've always known. Flowing forever, staying the same, writing our history without any name. The bank is a graveyard of the willow and reed, sown by the hunger and the ghost of the sea.
I'll find your rib cage in the bend of the stream,
a fossilized version of a forgotten dream.
The water is a mirror, the water is a veil, where the light of the morning is turning so pale. We are stripped to the essence, we are worn to the core, walking the line of the rocky north shore. Scoured by the pebbles, bleached by the sun, the work of the erosion is never quite done. Buried in the river bones, deep in the bed, the without any name.
Passion is drained from the vein, solid and silent, eternal and wide, shining like ghosts in the middle of the night. River, bones, water, stones, buried in the river bones, deep in the bed. The hard, heavy truths of the things that we say, stark as a winter and smooth as a stone, the hidden architecture that we've always known, flowing forever, staying the same, writing our history without any name. River bones, oh, oh, oh. River bones, we're river bones, oh, oh, oh. The fence is splintered and the gate is unhinged, where the frost of the winter has finally singed. I'm walking the rows of the apple and pear, breathing the scent of a ruined affair. The boughs are all heavy with the fruit that is bruised, like a heart that's been shaken and badly abused. I'm gathering harvest from the dirt and the mud, tracing the sap that is thick as the blood. Sweetness and rot, a tangled up mess, under the weight of a heavy distress. Welcome to the broken orchard of our pride. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. The trees are all weeping, the nectar is sour, counting the minutes of the final hour. Gather the fragments, bury the seeds in a garden of failures and beautiful weeds. I'll sharpen the axe, but I can't strike the blow to the trunk of the feelings we used to know. The roots are a labyrinth, a knot in the ground, where the ghost of our laughter can still be found. The blossoms were white like a virgin's veil, but the promise of summer was destined to fail. Now the wasps are all circling the fermented waste, leaving a bitter and lingering taste. Sweetness and rot, a tangled up mess, under the weight of a heavy distress. Welcome to the broken orchard of our pride. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. The trees are all weeping, the nectar is sour, counting the minutes of the final hour. Gather the fragments, bury the seeds in a garden of failures and beautiful weeds.
orchard, falling downward. Welcome to the broken orchard of our pride. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. The trees are all weeping, the nectar is sour. Counting the minutes of the final hour. Gather the fragments, bury the seeds in a garden of failures and beautiful weeds. Broken orchard to the is heavy, the chain is a mile long, dragging through the silt of a melancholy song. I'm a vessel in the harbor, swaying in the swell, bound to the ringing of a distant copper bell. I'm the iron in the mountain, I'm the granite in the cliff, holding up the weight of every button, every if. There's a cord made of silver, running through the dark, connecting every tremor, protecting every spark, pulling on the ligament, straining at the bone. The hardest kind of gravity we have ever known. We are tethered souls, drifting in the gale, two tattered ships with a single ragged sail, locked in the orbit, caught in the line. Your jagged history is woven into mine. Don't cut the rope, don't set us free. You're the only horizon that I ever want to see. I've tried to run to the edges of the map, but the knot only tightens like a clever velvet trap. I can feel your pulse in the palm of my hand, across the vast miles of this unforgiving land. The distance is a liar, the space is just a ghost, when I'm the one who needs the haunting the most. We're stitched together by a needle made of light, through the fabric of the day and the lining of the night, pulling on the ligament, straining at the bone. The hardest kind of gravity we have ever known. We are tethered souls, drifting in the gale, two tattered ships with a single ragged sail, locked in the orbit, caught in the line. Your jagged history is woven into mine. Don't cut the rope, don't set us free. You're the only horizon that I ever want to see. If you sink, I'm going under too, into the abyss of the darkest indigo blue. The tension is the only thing that keeps us alive. The strength of the tether is the way survive, tethered, drifting, souls shifting. We are tethered souls, drifting in the gale, two tattered ships with a single ragged sail, locked in the orbit, caught in the line. Your jagged history is woven into mine. Don't cut the rope, don't set us free. You're the only horizon that I ever want to see. Tethered souls, don't let go. Tethered souls, I'm holding on. Tethered souls, tethered souls. The fence is splintered and the gate is unhinged, where the frost of the winter is finally singed. I'm walking the rows of the apple and pear, breathing the scent of a ruined affair.
The boughs are all heavy with a fruit that is bruised, like a heart that's been shaken and badly abused. I'm gathering harvest from the dirt and the mud,
tracing the sap that is thick as the blood. Sweetness and rot, a tangled up mess, under the weight of a heavy distress. Welcome to the broken orchard of our pride. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. The trees are all weeping, the nectar is sour, counting the minutes of the final hour. Gather fragments, bury the seeds in a garden of failures and beautiful weeds.
I'll sharpen the axe, but I can't strike the blow
To the trunk of the feelings we used to know.
The roots are a labyrinth, a knot in the ground,
Where the ghost of our laughter can still be found.
the blossoms were white,
Like a virgin's veil,
but the promise of summer was.
destined to fail.
Now the wasps are all circling the fermented waste,
Leaving a bitter and lingering taste. Sweetness and rot, a tangled up mess, under the weight of a heavy distress. Welcome to the broken orchard of our pride. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. The trees are all weeping, the nectar is sour, counting falling downward. Welcome to the broken orchard of our pride. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. The trees are all weeping, the nectar is sour, counting the minutes of the final hour. Gather the fragments, bury the seeds in a garden of failures and beautiful weeds. Broken orchard to the earth, to the earth. Frosted with the side of the room, a delicate lace on the edge of the gloom. I'm breathing in the cedar and the scent of your skin, waiting for the internal journey to begin.
The air is a tapestry, invisible and thick, moving through the lungs with a rhythmic quiet click. I'm exhaling the carbon, I'm inhaling the gold of a story that's ancient but never grows old. Intake and output, a circular flow into the lungs where the secrets go. We are woven breath, a single shed air in the middle of the silence, in the middle of a prayer. Tangled in the wind, mingled in the heat, making the rhythm of the universe complete. One life ending where the other starts, the bellows of the lungs and the vows of the hearts. The vows of the hearts. The gale outside is a frantic wild beast, searching for the crumbs of a forgotten feast. But inside the circle the oxygen is sweet, floating in the chamber where our spirits meet. I'll catch your exhale and I'll make it my own, the softest vibration that I've ever known. We're a ghost in the flute, we're a reed in the wind, where the sin of the world is finally thinned. Intake and output, a circular flow into the lungs where the secrets go. We are woven breath, a single shed air in the middle of the silence, in the middle of a prayer. Tangled in the wind, mingled in the heat, making the rhythm of the universe complete. One life ending where the other starts, the bellows of the lungs and the valves of the heart. Exhale the night. Everything is temporary, everything is bright. The atmosphere is a bridge we cross, turning the gain into a beautiful loss. Inhale, exhale, woven breath. Shed air in the middle of a silence, in the middle of a prayer. Tangled in the wind, mingled in the heat, making the rhythm of the universe complete. One life ending where the other starts,
the bellows of the lungs and the veins of the heart. Woven bread, the air we share. The air we share. There's a presence in the kitchen when the tea goes cold. A story in the steam that has never been told. You're a whisper in the curtain, a creak in the stair. I turn to the side, but there's nobody there.
I'm a haunting in the hallway of your deepest sleep. A promise that was far too expensive to keep.
I linger in the mirror, I hide in the frame. A flickering candle that is calling your name. Not quite an angel, not quite a man, doing the best with a broken down plan. You are my sacred ghost, my hallowed remains. The blood in my heart and the ice in my veins. A holy haunting,
A beautiful
haunt. The only thing I'll ever truly want. Stay in the rafters, stay in the light,
my sacred ghost.
in the middle of the night.
I'll walk through the walls of your stubbornness pride to find the little girl who is shivering inside. I don't need a body, I don't need a skin to feel the vibration of the state that you're in. I
Set an extra plate at the table for two and talk to the air as if I'm talking to you. It's a lonesome religion, a private belief. Finding the comfort in the haunting of grief. Not quite an angel, not quite a man, doing the best with a broken down plan. You are my sacred ghost, my hallowed remains. The blood in my heart and the ice in my veins. A holy haunting, a beautiful haunt. The only thing I'll ever truly want. Stay in the rafters, stay in the light,
my sacred ghost.
in the middle of the night. Dum, 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 dum. Dum, 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 dum.
Oh, don't move toward the tunnel,
Don't move toward the tunnel,
don't walk to the gate.
don't walk to the gate.
The afterlife is just a thing that can wait.
Be the chill on my shoulder, be the fog on the pain, be the rhythm of the memory inside of my brain. Sacred ghost, love you most. You are my sacred ghost, my hallowed remains. The blood in my heart and the ice in my veins. A holy haunting, a beautiful haunt. Sacred ghost, sacred ghost, I'm still here. Sacred ghost, sacred ghost. The current is carving a path through the silt beneath the cathedral that the memories built. I see the white limestone and the polished debris washed down from the mountain to the edge of the sea.
I'm wading through shallows where the water is cold, tracing the skeletons of a story untold. There's a structure of calcium, a framework of pride that the flood of the summer was unable to hide. Scoured by the pebbles, bleached by the sun, the work of the erosion is never quite done. Buried in the river bones, deep in the bed, the hard, heavy truths of the things that we said. Stark as a winter and smooth as a stone, a hidden architecture that we've always known. Flowing forever, staying the same, writing our history without any name. Is a graveyard of the willow and reed, sung by the hunger and the ghost of the sea. I'll find your ribcage in the bend of the stream, a fossilized version of a forgotten dream. The water is a mirror,
The water is a veil
where the light of the morning
is turning so pale.
we are stripped to the essence, we are worn to the core.
Walking the line of the rocky North Shore, scoured by the pebbles, bleached by the sun. The work of the erosion is never quite done. Buried in the river bones, deep in the bed, the hard, heavy truths of the things that we said. Stark as a winter and smooth as a stone, a hidden architecture that we've always known. Flowing forever, staying the same, writing our history without any name. Stones, buried in the river bones, deep in the bed, the hard, heavy truths of the things that we said. Stark as a winter and smooth as a stone, a hidden architecture that we've always known. Flowing forever, staying the same, writing our history. The window is frosted with the sigh of the room, a delicate lace on the edge of the gloom. I'm breathing in the cedar and the scent of your skin, waiting for the internal journey to begin.
The air is a tapestry, invisible and thick, moving through the lungs with a rhythmic quiet click. I'm exhaling the carbon, I'm inhaling the gold of a story that's ancient but never grows old.
Intake and output, a circular flow into the lungs where the secrets go. We are woven breath, a single shared air, in the middle of the silence, in the middle of a prayer. Tangled in the wind, mingled in the heat, making the rhythm of the universe complete. One life ending where the other starts. The bellows of the lungs and the valves of the hearts.
The gale outside is a frantic wild beast, searching for the crumbs of a forgotten feast. But inside the circle, the oxygen is sweet, floating in the chamber where our spirits meet.
I'll catch your exhale and I'll make it my own, the softest vibration that I've ever known. We're a ghost in the flute, we're a reed in the wind, where the sin of the world is finally thinned. Intake and output, a circular flow into the lungs where the secrets go. We are woven breath, a single shared air, in the middle of the silence, in the middle of a prayer. Tangled in the wind, mingled in the heat, making the rhythm of the universe complete. One life ending where the other starts. The bellows of the lungs and the vows of the hearts. Inhale the light,
Exhale the night,
everything is temporary, everything is bright.
the atmosphere is a bridge we cross.
Turning the gain into a beautiful loss. Inhale,
Exhale,
exhale,
woven
breath. We are woven breath, a single shared air, in the middle of the silence, in the middle of a prayer. Tangled in the wind, mingled in the heat, making the rhythm of the universe complete. One life ending where the other starts. The bellows of the lungs and the vows of the hearts. Woven breath, the air we share. the sun descend. The shadows stretch like memories of a long lost friend. I feel the static hum within the heavy summer heat, tracing all the patterns where the sky and garden meet.
Digging through the clay where the quiet secrets sleep, the promises we planted and the ones we couldn't keep. There's a fever in the roots, a rhythmic kind of ache, waiting for the morning or the moment that we break. The ground is whispering beneath our tired feet, where the bitter and the beautiful finally meet. Oh, lay me down in the velvet soil, free from the weight and the daily toil. Sink into the dark where the roses grow, deep in the places that we'll never know. Soft as a whisper, black as the night, waiting for a flicker of the coming light. The oaks are standing tall like giants in the hall, witnessing the seasons and the glory of the fall. I'll wrap my arms around the ghost of what you said, mapping out the labyrinth inside my weary head.
The jasmine smells of longing in the pale moonlight, staining every corner of this lonely velvet night. We are woven in the texture of the shifting sand, holding on to nothing but each other's trembling hand. The ground is whispering beneath our tired feet, where the bitter and the beautiful finally meet. Oh, lay me down in the velvet soil, free from the weight and the daily toil. Sink into the dark where the roses grow, deep in the places that we'll never know. Soft as a whisper, black as the night, waiting for a flicker of the coming light.
It's a place to begin, to shed the heavy layers
of the original sin. Let the dirt cover us, let the rain wash us clean, becoming part of everything that's ever been seen. Velvet soil, take me under. Velvet soil, hear the thunder. Lay me down in the velvet soil, free from the weight and the daily toil. Sink into the dark where the roses grow, deep in the places that we'll never know. Soft as a whisper, black as the night, waiting for a flicker of the coming light. Down in the velvet, the velvet soil. The city is a circuit of neon and blue, pulsing with the hunger of the many and the few. I'm leaning on the railing of the cold iron bridge, watching the lights on the horizon's edge.
I feel the vibration vibration in the soles of my shoes, a rhythm, the translation of the urbanized blues. The cables are humming with a digital soul, taking back the pieces that the daylight stole. Under the skin, through the heavy concrete, the rhythm of the wires and the drum of the street. Can you feel the indigo pulse in the air, moving through the static and the tangles of hair? It's the beat of the lonely, the throb of the night, chasing the ghost of the electric light. Connect the heart to the shivering wire in the indigo pulse of the city's desire. The traffic is a river of a ruby red glow, flowing to the places where the tired spirits go. I'm a signal in the static, I'm a frequency lost, trying to calculate the emotional cost. The skyscrapers reach for the violet clouds, hide in the faces of the faceless crowds. We are sparks in the engine, we are cogs in the wheel, trying to remember how it feels to be real. Under the skin, through the heavy concrete, the rhythm of the wires and the drum of the street. Can you feel the indigo pulse in the air, moving through the static and the tangles of hair? It's the beat of the lonely, the throb of the night, chasing the ghost of the electric light. Connect the heart to the shivering wire in the indigo pulse of the city's desire. Shelter, no need for a cover. We're part of the current, we're part of the flow, letting the energy of the midnight grow. Indigo pulse, hear it, feel it. Can you feel the indigo pulse in the air, moving through the static and the tangles of hair? It's the beat of the lonely, the throb of the night, chasing the ghosts of the electric light. Connect the heart to the shivering wire in the indigo pulse of the city's desire. Indigo pulse, indigo pulse, indigo pulse, indigo pulse, indigo pulse. Indigo pulse. The celebration is over, the guests have all fled, leaving the echoes of the things that were said. I'm sitting alone by the grate of the stove, watching the ghosts of the treasure we hold.
The logs are all vanished, the heat is a sigh. Under the dome of a violet sky, I'm poking the ashes with a blackened iron rod,
looking for a sign or the footprint of God. A dimming reflection, a cooling desire, perfectly told.
The smoke is a ribbon that is tied to the moon, whispering a slow and a final-like tune.
I don't need the blaze, I don't need the flare, just the weight of your presence in the shivering air.
The shadows are closing their heavy velvet eyes,
accepting the truth of the quietest lies.
We've burned all the bridges,
We've burned all the maps,
ready
for the silence to finally collapse. A dimming reflection, a cooling desire, the final remains of a magnificent fire. We're down to the last embers tonight.
no more explosion,
No more bright light, just a warm vibration, a flickering orange, moving the heart on a delicate hinge. Hold on to the warmth before it turns cold, a story that's finished and perfectly told. It's enough, just a glow.
nowhere left for us to go.
Peace is the air,
Love is the heat,
making the cycle of the fire complete.
last
Embers, December. Remember, we're down to the last embers tonight.
no more explosion,
No more bright light, just a warm vibration, a flickering orange, moving the heart on a delicate hinge. Hold on to the warmth before it turns cold, a story that's finished and perfectly told. Last embers,
last embers,
it's okay. Into the dark.
hey,
Down where the cypress is weeping in sleep, secrets are treasures that the dark waters keep. I'm walking the swamp with a lantern of blue, searching for something that feels like the truth.
the dampness is crawling like skin on a drum, waiting for the stars or the morning to come. I found a soft pillow on a limestone ledge, right at the lip of the universe's edge.
Soft to the touch, but heavy to hold, the greenest of velvet, the dampest of gold. Lay your head down on the midnight moss, forget all the profit and the weight of the loss. Beneath the old canopy, under the moon, where the bayou Nothing but silence can reach us down here.
The fireflies flicker like dying machines, lost in the forest of the emerald greens. I'll wrap you in lichen, I'll clothe you in fern, in the hollow where the willow trees yearn.
The air is so thick I could drink it like wine, tracing the curve of your shivering spine. The earth is a sponge and it's pulling us into the place where the mud and the spirit begin. Soft to the touch but heavy to hold, the greenest of velvet, the dampest of gold. Lay your head down on the midnight moss, forget all the profit and the weight of the loss. Beneath the old canopy, under the moon, where the bayou is humming a funeral tune. It swallows the sound, it swallows the fear. Nothing but silence can reach us down here. Let the roots wrap around our knees, gospel spoken by the ancient trees. Drown the ego, sink the pride, in the midnight moss we'll finally hide. Green velvet, midnight
Saint